Hi everyone, welcome to an episode of Root Cultures. In this episode, we look at the orientation of a Staghorn fern. So it's particularly important to ensure the plant is on the right orientation because when the growth bud is established, you don't want to put it in the wrong orientation where the bud or where the plant has to reorientate itself. So the plant is now focused on reorientation and that really stops the growth of the plant. So we'll talk a little bit into that later, but let us look at a step that is really helpful. So by using a ruler, you will look for the horizontal plane of the growth bud. So you can push all the leaves downwards. You will see the growth bud that we highlighted just now. Any new growth should come from the bottom of the growth bud. So let's use a good example. And this is a Willinkii. So you can see that the new growth are coming out from the bottom. So let's try this out. Which do you think is the right orientation? Point B? Or point A? Before we go on to the answer, let's recap. Here we can see the orientation. Now, taking out the ruler, we will define the horizontal plane. So it's pretty easy here because this is already an established plant where the growth point has already been established in the right orientation. So you can see the growth bud here if we push all the fertile fronds down. And now we're going to reverse the orientation using the ruler to push down all the fertile fronds. You can see that the growth bud is not there. So just be careful with the growth point. Here you can see a new growth point and you don't want to push it down too much, otherwise you'll damage the new growth. So we hope this helps, and let's go back into the plant and let's look at what is the right orientation. Point A or point B. So which orientation do you pick? Leave us a comment with your rationale below. We'd love to hear about it. So the right answer is point A. The new growth is always at the bottom. So using the horizontal line, we can see that the growth bud is on top and all new growth are at the bottom. Now let's look at it from the bottom and imagine this was the top orientation. Pushing the leaf down or upwards in this matter, you can see that there's no growth bud in place. So this is the bottom of the plant. So orientation is quite important because sometimes the plant can get stuck in limbo if the orientation is wrong. So when that happens, the plant is actually reorientating itself, and so all the growth focused on the shoot front or the fertile front is directed to reshifting the growth bud. And sometimes if the orientation is kept wrong for a long period of time and too much energy is wasted on it, the plant usually doesn't make it.